25 years here at QVC?
Yes, I was 4.
You were 4. She was an amazing 4-year-old with records all over the world, this Tova Borgnine. Introduced this fragrance that so many women say that their lives have changed. They really have become this new person because of this incredible, award-winning, iconic fragrance. All day, every day, we sell the 3.4 ounce on QVC.com on Tova Beauty for $66. We never get to see a duo but one time a year, and that happens to be the month of May. We introduced it last May. It left us before May did, which was really crazy. We brought it back because you love this fragrance so incredibly much in the duo that if sold separately would be $132. But this time around, we wanted to afford you the luxury of auto delivery, meaning you'll receive this duo now, and if you lock in the auto delivery with the Easy Pay, 3 of them, $25 and change, you will get another shipment of the duo just in time for the holidays 6 months from now to either gift or stock up on yourself as well. More than 9,000 this month have already been spoken for of Tova's signature, and that item number is going to be 8259538. You're an award winner.
Well, I mean,
you know,
in other words, everyone understands one thing. To sell a perfume on television for a minute, never mind anything else, would be quite a challenge because you can't smell it at home. We don't have scent-o-vision. I cleaned that up. Everyone else was saying smell-o-vision. But anyway, now, what woman, whatever your age, if you're starting in the beginning of 12 and all the way up to 112, does not want to feel the allure of cleansing, of being bright, but at the same time alluring, whatever her age, and have their point saying, excuse me, what are you wearing? That's all in this. Now, what is it? First of all, it's 28.5% essential oil, which makes it really, by Fragrance Foundation standard, a perfume. It is luminous bergamot, and that's a spicy citrus that is from Calabria. I just love it. But you say bergamot and Calabria together, and you become,
it's intoxicating.
There we are.
Twinsies.
We should do that, twinsies. And then into incredible bergamot, absolute. Now that is absolute jasmine is $76,000 a pound. Now jasmine, all of us have smelled that night blooming jasmine. It literally is where, if you're not in romance, it is. Then bergamot, from there to lavender from Provence, into sandalwood from East India, into hypnotic aphrodisiac musk. But I would say that in itself is unique.
Yes, I feel like when you are able to experience this sense of the jasmine, the eyes close, and then when you get the hint of lavender,
whatever your age,
you start the sway, and you just take it in, which is so incredible. And I always love the story that, you know, this is something that you've always had a fond appreciation for fragrance. You know, it started with your mother, but I love the story of how this came to be with you and Ernie in that fabulous restaurant.
Well, I mean, in other words, once it was really done, it was where Ernie literally went through a restaurant because we had 3 versions. We'd worked on it a year and a half, and he said, all right, fine. And he picked up the little bottles, and he said to people in the restaurant.
That you didn't know.
Yeah, no one knew. And he said, just do this for me. Will you smell this, this, and this? And ultimately, the restaurant chose the final version. Now, the story is too long for us to say here, but we're going to blog this. And for those of you who want to join us on Tuesdays with Tova, we'll tell that story. But the most important part here is that there is no perfume out there anywhere like it. It's clean, it's sensual, it's alluring. It's like a piece of music. And we have here's the pyramid. You have that where you see, it's like people follow you, and literally is where it envelops and becomes your signature.
It gives you permission to write your own symphony for the walk of life. And I love that this is
Never
that
overpowering.
moment. No, where, it's that ode of confidence, it's that air of sweetness, it's
Yeah.
that moment of walking down Fifth Avenue and feeling like you can go in any
Yeah.
store and take home anything. And it's that moment there that you share with someone, and an embrace and a hug
Exactly.
and a kiss that keeps them coming back for more. And this is why, in a world where fragrance seems to come out every 5 seconds and never makes it past a year, this is a woman that now for more than 30 years has been with the same fragrance that's a Fifi Award winner, which is like the Academy
And
of
now we're
Awards.
closing up on 11 million bottles.
11 million
And that's
bottles.
3 generations, and I think we have someone from California.
Yes, we have. By the way, a hot pick and a duo only for the month of May. Let's say hello to Claudia. Claudia, I'm Courtney. Say hello to Tova Borgnine.
Hello, Courtney, and hello, Tova.
Oh, I love the
I
voice.
haven't
It's a Tova
spoken with you
voice.
in years. I'm so excited.
Oh,
I wanted to share my enthusiasm. I check monthly, sometimes a couple of times a month. I keep waiting for Tova Nights Platinum.
no.
And
Well-
I know I think that's the next item coming up.
Yes.
I've already bought two sets, and that's probably not even enough. I am so thankful. I haven't seen it probably in a year. And I do have 2 little bottles, and I hide them to make sure my granddaughter doesn't get them.
Really?
Yes, because I'm raising her, and she has a twin brother. And when I last talked with you, which was many years ago, she used to use my Tova all the time because I kept it on the a little dresser. Guess what her favorite fragrance is now?
Oh,
And
I'm
she's
gonna-
17
okay.
years old.
Tell me.
Tova. Tova.
I love it.
And you're
And I
18,
have to
right?
give her her own bottles now, of course.
Oh,
But I'm on
that's
auto
awesome.
delivery, just like what
Oh,
you're
what would
showing
you
now.
tell someone out there saying, of course it's late, but how can you buy perfume on television? What would you tell them?
This was many years ago, and I gambled. And I would listen to some of the other people that would call you up and tell you, oh, my gosh, this smells so wonderful. So I said, well, darn it, I'm going to get some and find out. Well, that was probably a good 18 years ago.
Wow.
So I have been using your fragrance for 18 years.
Claudia, I love you. Do you get compliments, darling?
Absolutely.
I love it. Love it.
I
love
went to
it.
my husband's reunion, and this one guy followed me around.
Like, I went to my husband's reunion and I got myself a boyfriend.
Oh, God bless us. You know, we're such a good club now. We should all sort of have one of those reunions somewhere.
Yes.